Australia, the land of adventure, rugged beauty, and some of the most unique wildlife on the planet. But there's so much more to this incredible country than meets the eye. From its fascinating history to its jaw-dropping natural wonders, Australia is full of surprises. Today, we're taking you on a journey through the ultimate guide to Australia, packed with facts that will make you want to visit this amazing destination. Let's kick things off with Australia's sheer size. It's the sixth largest country in the world, covering more than 7.6 million square kilometers. That's roughly the same size as the US, but with only a fraction of the population. Australia's diversity doesn't stop with its size. Its geography is just as mind-blowing. From the red deserts of the outback to lush tropical rainforests and over 10,000 beaches lining its coast, Australia offers something for every type of traveler. If you visited one Australian beach every day, it would take you nearly 30 years to see them all. Kangaroos outnumber humans in Australia. There are nearly 50 million of them hopping around the continent. Uluru is one of Australia's UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and it's taller than the Eiffel Tower. The Great Barrier Reef is so large it can be seen from space, stretching over 2,300 kilometers along Australia's northeast coast. Australia is one of the most urbanized countries in the world, with 85% of its population living near the coast. Australia is home to over 60 wine regions, including the famous Barossa Valley, known for producing some of the world's best wines. Australia once went to war with emus in 1932 and lost. The Emu War is a famous moment in history where soldiers tried, and failed, to control the emu population. Fact 1. Australia is almost as big as the US. Australia is massive. It's almost the same size as the continental United States. But get this, Australia only has around 26 million people, while the US has 331 million. That means more space to explore and fewer crowds. Fact 2. There's a pink lake. Did you know Australia has a pink lake? Lake Hillier is naturally pink, thanks to a specific type of algae. The best part? It stays that bubblegum pink year-round, making it one of the most Instagrammable spots on Earth. Fact 3. Australians eat kangaroo. While kangaroos are an Aussie icon, did you know Australians actually eat kangaroo meat? It's considered a lean and eco-friendly option. You'll find it on restaurant menus or at a classic Aussie barbecue. Fact 4. Australia has the longest coastline in the world, stretching over 50,000 kilometers. With that many beaches, you could hit a new one every day for 27 years. No repeats. Fact 5. Australians have a big Christmas tradition in summer. Christmas in Australia. Forget snow and reindeer. Aussies celebrate with beach barbecues, surfing Santas, and sunbathing. It's summer during the holidays, and they wouldn't have it any other way. Suppers. Fact 6. 90% of Aussies live on the coast. Although Australia's vast outback takes up most of the land, nearly 90% of Australians live near the coast. Who can blame them? With cities like Sydney and Melbourne and world-class beaches just a stone's throw away, life by the ocean is too good to pass up. Fact 7. The Great Barrier Reef is dying, but it's not too late. Sadly, the Great Barrier Reef is under threat due to climate change and pollution. But there's hope. Aussies are working hard to protect it, and tourists can even take part in conservation projects while visiting. Fact 8. Aussies created the word selfie. Love taking selfies? You have Australia to thank for that. The word selfie was actually invented by an Australian in the early 2000s. And let's be honest, Australia is the perfect place for epic selfies. Fact 9. There's a town where everyone lives underground. It gets so hot in the outback that people in Coober Pedy live underground. This quirky town has underground homes, hotels, and even churches to escape the scorching desert sun. It's a must-see for travelers looking for something totally unique. Fact 10. Australia's Prime Minister once disappeared and was never found. One of Australia's Prime Ministers, Harold Holt, mysteriously disappeared while swimming off the coast in 1967. Despite massive search efforts, his body was never found, and to this day, the mystery remains unsolved. Fact 11. Australian cities are among the world's most livable. Cities like Melbourne, Sydney, and Adelaide consistently rank among the most livable cities in the world. Great weather, a laid-back lifestyle, and vibrant arts and culture scenes make them unbeatable places to live and visit. Fact 12. Australia has more sheep than people. Australia's sheep population is almost 3 times the human population. Yep, there are roughly 70 million sheep grazing around the country. It's no wonder Australia is a major exporter of wool. Fact 13. You can find fossils in the middle of the desert. Australia's outback used to be covered by an ancient ocean. Today, you can actually find fossils of marine creatures in the middle of the desert. It's a fossil hunter's paradise. Fact 14. Australia is the world's biggest island but the smallest continent. Australia holds the unique title of being the world's largest island and the smallest continent. With a landmass of over 7.6 million square kilometers, it's both remote and vast, perfect for explorers. Fact 15. Aussies have some of the weirdest road signs. Traveling the Aussie roads? You'll see some of the quirkiest road signs warning drivers about kangaroos, wombats, and even emus. Watch out! These guys have the right of way.